Hey, Clyde, how much better did the Knicks make themselves today?
I think they're much better, Errol. I like the trade for Amari. I think he brings the tenacity that the team has been lacking. You can see he can huff and stuff. He's a nasty guy, and I'm sure the New York fans are going to take to his type of tenacity.
Kelly?
Yeah, I think what you get is an athlete, and I think the Knicks need as many athletes as possible. Obviously, a big man really solidifies that interior presence, and this is a guy who can now make a 15-foot jump shot with a lot of consistency, excellent in the screen and roll, and he's a finisher, one of the best in the league. So they really improved themselves up front.
Mike, surprised the Knicks went in this direction?
No, I mean, they needed size. This guy's a first-team All-NBAer, and you guys, I think, would agree with this. If LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are not in the mix in the free agents this year, and they sign Amari Stoudemire, people are going crazy. But because there's so much focus on the other two guys, it's almost subdued a little bit. This guy's a tremendous player. He's one of the most dominant big men in the game, and he's only 27.
What kind of player do the Knicks need to get to play with him?
Well, I think a point guard is going to be essential. There's somebody that can come down and control the tempo, break down the defense. As they alluded to, Stoudemire is an excellent player with the pick and roll, having played with Nash. And obviously, he's going to miss Nash, of course. I mean, 3 or 4 easy baskets every game with the dunk shot. So I think it's imperative that the Knicks improve in the point guard.
Amari, of course, made that often impossible transition from high school, but Mike D'Antoni was the one to take him through that maturation process. So there's got to be a little father-son there.
Oh, there's no question. And they had their differences when they were in Phoenix, but they've talked it out, and all coaches and players normally do. I just think he's like the perfect fit for New York. Clyde, you know as well as anybody in terms of what it takes to make it in New York. He's a confident son of a gun. He thinks he's the franchise player. Other guys, you come follow me. That's going to suit him well here.
Yeah, I think so. You can see he's very precocious, 27 years old, very articulate. He knows the game. We mentioned his eye injury, his knee injury. He overcame all of that adversity to come back to be an all-star and a dominant player this season. So he's definitely in the right place now to show his stuff.
And I think you got to give this guy a lot of credit for picking New York. As we talked about, there's a lot of people in this league that shy away from the attention in New York and what it can bring with it, winning or losing. And I think this guy came out right away and says, I have no fear of New York. And you got to give the guy a lot of credit. He's a great basketball player. He's very athletic. And he's not afraid of the limelight.
Now, you know, certain guys are fan favorites. Now, David Lee, who probably won't be back because of this signing, was a fan favorite because of the way he played. Stoudemire is the same thing. He works hard to get himself, we've seen from injuries, just to get himself in shape, and he plays hard. I think he's going to be one of those guys instantly as a fan favorite.